What's up guys, it's Lord Botha here with another video, and Ubisoft is, you guessed it, in the news again. Now why are they in the news? Well, maybe it has something to do with the new Assassin's Creed Shadows cover that they released for the game. While they quite clearly tried to hide Yasuke in this poster. And a lot of people are like, oh, what do you mean he's being hidden? He's in the middle. Oh. Yeah, he's in the middle, completely cladded in armor, with his face shadowed by his helmet, to the point where you can't really make out his face at all, or whether he's Asian or black or whatever, while there are a bunch of Asian characters, actual Asian characters, that are far more prominent in this poster that your eyes are attracted to first. Including this, I don't know, Asian Sean Astin from the Goonies in the center here. I don't have any idea what this chubby little kid is about. Listen, as somebody who was a chubby Asian kid, I don't really want chubby Asian kids in my Assassin's Creed games. Sorry. But maybe it's not the fact that they're being trolled over that. Maybe it's the fact that new rumors about the Assassin's Creed Black Flag remake are coming out. Including that there will be more than just a visual upgrade, upgraded gameplay mechanics, combat and ecosystems around wildlife, built on an upgraded Anvil engine, and may launch as early as November 2025. Now there are some people who are like, why are we upgrading or changing any of these games' mechanics or ecosystems and the wildlife, etc.? Just leave it be. It's good the way it was. Just upgrade the graphics, just upgrade the functionality of the game. Don't touch any of the core systems. And then there's another group that are saying, hey, it's okay if you do some kind of changes, some kind of mock-ups, maybe make it more normie friendly for the modern video game players, kids who all they do is play Fortnite. And I'm okay myself with them upgrading a few of these systems, right? I always thought the parkour system specifically in Black Flag was a bit all over the place and weirdly touchy. But I'll tell you right now, it's not launching in November of 2025. You'll be lucky if this game launches in November of 2026. Because by the time this game comes around to be down the remake pipeline, Ubisoft probably isn't going to own Assassin's Creed anymore. Because this is the real reason Ubisoft is in the news. And this comes to us from Windows Central, entitled Ubisoft Assets May Be Broken Up as Founders Seek Deal with Major Chinese Publisher. A report from Bloomberg citing sources familiar with the matter indicates that Ubisoft's founding family, the Guillemonts, are considering creating a new venture in partnership with Chinese mega conglomerate Tencent. This new company would gain some of Ubisoft's assets, giving Tencent more control while keeping the new venture privately owned. So there you have it. For a while now, we've known that Tencent has really been pushing to take Ubisoft private, and the Guillemonts have kind of been in the way of that, mostly because they don't want to lose control of what they have. But they know they need Tencent to bail them out, and Tencent is really the only one that's going to do it. All the other companies are essentially going to wait at this point till Ubisoft fails and then gobble up the assets. They have no real incentive to try to buy Ubisoft out. This also confirms that Tencent being labeled a Chinese military company by the United States hasn't really affected this deal. Maybe it's affected how it's structured and, having to create this new second company in which Tencent will pretty much control, and some of Ubisoft's assets will go into that company, and essentially it sounds like Tencent's going to run everything there. At the time, it is unclear exactly which assets would be moved into the new company and which would remain nominally with Ubisoft. The company oversees several massive franchises, including Assassin's Creed, Ghost Recon, Splinter Cell, and Tom Clancy games. And while those are all big names, Assassin's Creed is clearly the one that's most culturally relevant. So if I'm Tencent, I'm pushing to get control of Assassin's Creed, because Assassin's Creed is the only way they get out of the hole that they're in. The big immediate question mark surrounding these negotiations is the company's upcoming role-playing game, Assassin's Creed Shadows, which has been delayed twice and is now expected to arrive on March 20th, 2025. It's one of the only games the company has publicly slated to launch in 2025, adding increased pressure to the expectations surrounding its commercial success. That is a really, really soft way of saying this game either has to be a success or Ubisoft is a bust. And they're going to be a bust because this game is not going to be successful. And when this game isn't successful, you can best believe this new company, private company that Tencent and Ubisoft are setting up between each other that Tencent is going to demand control of the Assassin's Creed franchise, because they're going to go to the negotiation table and say, this is the biggest thing you had and you've driven it into the ground. Give us control of it so that we can make it great again, or we're walking. And Ubisoft cannot afford for them to walk. Because if Tencent walks, they walk away, Ubisoft walks away with absolutely nothing, except a bunch of dead assets that they're going to have to just sell off to the highest bidder. But those are just my thoughts on all this. If you have your own thoughts, go ahead and leave them in the comments. If you liked this video, go and like, share, and subscribe. If you didn't like this video, I appreciate you watching all of it. And we'll talk to you again later.